right? For our triple Z, we were 24 last year, and we're 24 again. And the women that bowl in between those two mixed leagues are like 12, 10 or 12 teams, something like that. Like it just doesn't fit. So long story short, we're bowling in shifts in the doubles league. We're bowling in shifts. So yeah, so half the league is gonna bowl early and half the league is gonna bowl second shift. And then every 3 weeks that will rotate. So if you bowled, we're giving you a chance to spend 3 weeks at the 6:30 time and then 3 weeks at 8 o'clock. And then go back to 6:30 and go back to.
And a half ain't bad. I mean, you know,
It's doubles, right? It's doubles. So the pace is really fast. It goes quick.
3-4 games.
3 games.
Okay.
Yeah, it's super quick. It's just the first night, like trying to organize all of that, trying to get everybody on the lanes, average checks, all that.
How much paperwork goes into
Yes,
it?
it's a lot. Yeah, yeah. I know
We doing
exactly.
today?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I mean, listen, man.
What about you? Wait. Before we move on, what are your summers like? Because I know I have to imagine that. Where are you in Indiana?
I'm in Terre Haute, Indiana.
There's why is that?
Less than a little amount of people here.
Right. So it's a totally different world. How big is your bowling center?
16 leads.
Oh, that's a nice size. That's nice though.
And I agree, but here's the thing, man. Like
You can do a lot of fun stuff in a 16-lane center.
I have full carte blanche to do whatever I want. If I know this is what I can do, my guy, and shout out to Chad, who is one of the coolest owners. He's like, bro, you can do whatever the hell you want. This is what your lineage is.
That's amazing.
And my guy Todd will put any pattern I want out. Like every tournament I've had, slack. I've done Heaven and Hell. I've done the Masters pattern. You know, we're going from what 2 years ago, last year.
I'm not gonna bowl today because I'm still just gonna rest my shoulder. Well, interesting. I'm gonna get out of work at like 7 today. I have to check 2 measurements on somebody. Other than that, yeah.
Good for you, Scared.
Yeah, it's exciting. But now it's telling me that I I had a slice of pizza earlier, so it's yelling at me. It's using its words against me, and that's that.
Is your fucking down? You're fat. You're fat. You're fat. Fat. It's not a sheep telling you.
It's telling you at that moment you need to relax a second. Take a step back, take a breather. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I gotta wait for that, but hi, Britt.
I love it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which one you get. I'm cool with whatever. I'm gonna beat John Michael's ball.
We'll move into this part of it so that way we can talk
John Michael's my guy. So
you see how people have been using, and maybe you're not as dumb because you're in the pro shop sometimes too. The amount of hammer axes that are coming from my shop right now is fine. Because people,
yeah, they see it. Take it all away. Take it all.
It's gone.
Okay.
Be right back.
Explain what I mean by that?
Yes, this is why we're here.
Can you hear it now?
I don't know if I'm ready to defend this position, but
what's your opinion on your thing then?
Take it all
Are we
away.
good, y'all?
Take it all away.
See that? Yes.
No.
Don't give anybody anything that fits within.
How is it now?
Whether it be hardness or oil absorption, and then take pleasure.
No, we're not. We don't got no sound right now. That's insane.
Why does oil absorption matter so much in your opinion?
Because in our day and age,
no,
they can now affect the texture of a bowling ball, how it cures.
Yeah.
And there are specific, I guess, makeups that they can configure, and
talking about you.
It directly affects the texture of the bowling.
I'm just trying to make sure that I have sound. You have sound.
How many?
So, Cam, are you good now?
Are in the cover stop to allow more oil in. So what we understand is if you allow more oil,
You know, you got to turn your volume up, right?
porous, it will.
Everybody else can hear me, or is it just Cam?
Yes.
We got to make sure the sound is good. So, okay, cool. So, I want to ask y'all a question because I got to come up with some topics for tonight. What do you guys want to see? What do you guys want to see bowling related? Me and Rob talk about. And what do you guys want to see from us that you guys want to see us discuss? And put it in the comments because I gotta get some ideas on shit that I want to talk to Rob about. So there's a few things I have my thoughts on, but yeah, I want to know your.
It's all the same thing. If you're putting an asymmetric core in the ball, you're trying to delay its hook zone, right? So that's the big drawback of urethane in the past, and some of what we experience today is the ball after a certain time of the night will not create enough angle to get that point. It just can't do it. And you,
The front is gone and everything has gone through its transition.
it could be the fronts have gone, it could be the lane, the back part lane has transitioned, where there's a bit more, there's a little less friction in the back, and the ball just can't pick up where it was. So you just don't create enough angle, right? If I stay right, the ball flat tens. If I move left and throw it to the friction, it doesn't hook enough. So the idea is, all right, well, we can still call it urethane, but it's just a lower grade urethane, where it doesn't create friction so early in the front part of the lane. And to go along with that, well, let's put an asymmetric core in there to make it really rev up much quicker in the back. Again, trying to create angle. And this is why I said last week that the concept is revolutionary because that ball does create that motion in the back.
But it does
Why we need different layouts on balls? Okay.
sure that it does to lanes. Back up the trunk, back up the trunk.
Is it telling you to eat again? Or
No,
is
it's
it
telling me that it's hot.
that you ate too much?
No, I had too much sugar.
Too much sugar. Too much. Okay, so
If I have a slice of bread at a standstill and I don't have any insulin, I would go to the number that I'm in.
okay.
It's not too much. It's just too many carbs in a slice of pizza.
Do I have to worry about you, at some point? No? Yes? No?
How'd that go?
did we set up, we need to set up, because we haven't set up, we need to set up a procedure. If this does happen during a live, give me something to alert the EMTs in your area.
You don't hear rescue 911 going off? Ain't that enough? Where I just disappear and that doesn't stop? Now imagine.
It just keeps coming.
Your idea about layouts.
All right, so basically what's gonna happen is we're all gonna get annoyed and turn it off, and then you're gonna fall to the floor and get no help.
You're dead and you're like,
They didn't think of that. They didn't think of the guy doing a podcast while his alarm's going off. They didn't think of
nobody. See how much they don't think about people on the other.
Oh, Steve, thanks, Brad.
You guys got all right. Me and Rob look at it from the other
back
perspective.
to bowling. Back to
Even though you put it right through the fucking logo.
That's always the
I'll do it that way.
Who are we thinking about?
Thanks, Brad.
Are they hit by the car or the person driving the car? Because
Nobody ever considered.
There you go.
So technology on the phone.
So I'm gonna start plugging some stuff because there's not much to do right now. I'm
They're already coming out with a new color. It says
I feel like I saw something online. It's a purple one hanging out there.
yes.
Have you seen it? It's really pretty.
I agree.
Pretty nice.
But
You know what I don't like? You know what I don't like? I do. You know what? I'm gonna save it. Go ahead. Move on. No. I'm totally off topic. It was bad time. I'm not gonna do that. This is how we don't finish conversations. I'm not gonna do that to you.
Alright. So when we think about
okay. Yeah, if you think of something, let me know because I need topics to discuss Not that I need them, but I like to I'm gonna develop I want to say like a list, so that way I have topical things that I can just go to when I have to deal with that. But it has to be more bowling based, obviously, because again, Rob doesn't really do anything other than this part of it. So
Because the objective has not changed. We're trying to knock down 10 pins. That's it. That's it. I mean, no, not at all. Not at all. I love that we have the game that we have now. I'm okay. I grew up in an era where you had boards 2, 3, and 4 that were in play. That was it. You had board 2, 3, and 4. If you hit 5, you could get you could you could you could get 2. I know a guy that shot 292. He had the front 11 and got 2. Yeah, so it's different.
It just stayed the course.
He missed in. He hits 5, and the ball never budged. He got like 6'10" to 6'9", whatever. Well, yeah, one literally two off the right.
Bro,
He can never tell that story. He can never tell. I threw 11. I would hesitate. I would hesitate to tell that story. It would be like you have to explain yourself. 292 doesn't happen all.
hey, make sure that we link up the likes to the people in here, please. So if you come in here, if you're not following me, please follow me. I don't usually. I'm trying to get more on YouTube, so I can't play music because I'm working and I listen to the podcast. But we're doing our podcast tonight, and you guys can listen to it on here if you guys are following me, or on YouTube. You could do or Facebook. You can follow me on DXB Pro Shop or my own shit because wherever we're gonna be streaming, and I'm gonna put it on TikTok too. But like when I put it on TikTok, I'm not putting it on TikTok the way I put it on YouTube. People don't like that. I think I get like 3 people on average. I don't care. I'm just gonna keep. I'm gonna continue to do that way, and until more people want to listen to it from both directions, right? Because people love to go on TikTok, so I'm like, I'll just turn my phone on for that and leave it at that. You know what I'm saying?
I'll say maybe Kevin Kerr.
that
I've never seen anyone frightened like that guy.
it was like, oh, Kevin got involved.
Kevin shot 300, 800, just about every night. I think he set a record. I think he set a record in New Jersey for number of 300s in a season, number of 800s in a season. It was amazing to be there and see it in person happening week after week after week.
When he gets you could hear his Velcro. You could hear the Velcro in
Yeah, you heard it squeak.
because of how much he used to look at the bus.
Yes. Yeah. How much? Yeah.
It looked
Yeah, he was a one-handed guy that looked like a two-handed guy. It sounded like a two-handed guy.
he didn't hug him.
He didn't need bro. This is what I appreciate about his game. It was not about looking pretty. It was about being effective. Knocking down 10 pins. Knock down 10 pins better than that guy. It was hard to do.
Do you know how hard it was to get that man to crack open? Bro, I had to.
Yeah, I think that was just
He's like a fun prick though, because you'll make a joke and you won't catch it unless you're around him and you just go.
That's why I know. That's why I know it was EX Theory. Inside, he was a funny guy.
Yes.
You just had to get him to trust you and open up. But he was he had that side.
Yeah.
That side that you and I can appreciate.
Like douching is.
Spend a lot of money on a fucking slot machine. Man, I didn't realize. I'm like, damn, bro, you feel a lot.
Like that.
Yeah, you spent your money after. But bro, like,
Let me ask you stop talking. Go back to bowling. So, other than
It's crazy. He was talking about Kevin, and he tells me to go back to bowling.
from like original urethane, like any of the like burgundy hammers, black hammers. I don't know, those all usually like
You were my introduction to bowling.
and you had to it. You had to it.
We never threw urethane. We never thought about throwing. You never carried urethane when I was there.
That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. You never had the opportunity to. Okay, that's interesting.
I have a natural. I had a natural pearl. Remember the tan that I started? Those are I pitched black and either out those. I never.
Yeah, they were.
We never talked about using urethane that way.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't in play. It wasn't on play like it is now. Yeah, take it all away. Take it all away. Keep plastic in it. Take that. Get it out.
But you gotta say why. You can't keep hinting in this and not explaining why.
If the emphasis is going to be on making people better, like if that's your view that you think you can make better players, then take it away.
Do you mean
Right? If you meaning you're part of the reason that some of the Europeans have gone away is I just lost my train of thought. Putting a premium on shot making. So then let's put a premium on all shot making, spares included. That's all. That's it. That's my only argument. If you want to argue that you want to put a premium on shot making, then put a premium on all shot making, not just first ball shot making. We're taking spares out of the game, which I'm all for. I want to see people right over and over and over again because that's fun. That's how we grow the game. The game's got to be fun. I don't want it to be torture. But at the same time, if at the professional level, if we're saying we want to put a premium on shot making, then put a premium on shot making. Take it all out of their hands. I don't want to see players that get 360 go down the lane. I don't want to see them.
that was my question then. So you see, okay, so you say take it away. Now the pro shop guy, as a pro shop guy, you are thinking about logically how to do something for a player that controls the break point as much as a ball as your thing does. I know what I would do. I would want, like I said, I'm gonna ask you these questions because these are the things I've learned myself. So how would you combat that as a player who is trying to learn how to keep your direction straighter with the same type of ball motion?
I mean, they have to buy into it. They have to buy into it. They have to. It's the strategy, right? That's all it is. It's the strategy. And again, it goes back to what I said about Kevin Harry. He wasn't concerned about how it looked. He wasn't concerned about how his ball moved. It was just about knocking down 10 pins. Like, be happy knocking down 10 pins, however you have to do it. Because it's the score that matters. It's not how you do it.
I think like me would need layout more than how I throw it. So
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't want to. I understand what you're trying to ask me, but it's not a simple answer. Meaning, it's going to be different for different people, right? It's going to be. You have to be careful because everything that you and I are doing in the shop is we're trying to create the most amount of angle. And the line that you walk is how much is too much. And it's not so much angle is if I make the ball,
Very true statement.
if I throw the ball stronger at the break point, if the player doesn't realize that there's friction in the front part of the lane, it's not going to angle in the back, right? So that's the line we have to kind of tread is how much is too much.
how much is
And
around the board here?
and this is also like another hot take. I wish this game was a little better at defining its vocabulary and we were all talking the same language. Because, right? Because your idea of how a ball cooks in the back is very, very different than mine.
Joe?
And so,
Well, not that much different.
wait,
Not that much different.
what do you mean? Say what I want to better understand what you're saying.
So where you see the ball slow down defines where it starts to create its motion, correct?
Yeah, but the perception of that could be way off.
That's what I mean. It's
Like your eye versus my eye.
correct. Where you start to see, but the definition of it is both equal in its thought, but perspectively it's different. Can we agree with that?
No, because I think so. I think the definitions of this. So
Okay.
and again, so I'm gonna go back. This is why I feel I didn't outwardly teach you. I never said, but I think when I talk about ball movement, I talk about its response to friction. Instead of talking about how long you want the ball to go and how much hook you want the back, talk to me about how do you want your bowling ball to respond to the friction. And now, as you talk about this, you can start to develop what slow response to friction is versus a very quick response to friction. Doesn't that kind of conjure up a visual in your mind? A quick response to friction is that hockey stick shape, right? And that early or slower response to friction is more of the banana shape. So I think in talking about it in terms of how the ball responds to friction, that's the starting.
1,000
Because at the break point, that's what's going to dictate where the ball needs to feel the friction on the lane, and that's the beginning of you strategizing, right? Because if you throw the ball slower, you don't want to see that friction early. If you throw the ball harder, you don't want to see that friction further down the
Ooh.
line, right? So I think defining what it is we're talking about, or making it easier for the customer,
What are your
average bowler, to understand what it is that
What are
you
some of your
want to see
favorite bowling balls
when
this
when
year
we work with,
so far?
drill for, and talk to high level players. Like there's that understanding there that the lesser bowler or the newer bowler just doesn't have yet. They don't have that. They don't have that experience of seeing the ball. I'm gonna call it going through the window, right? So I have a window and I want to see the ball stop going from left to right, as well as I need that ball to start picking up within that window. So yeah, it's just defining it, making it easier to talk about. I know that could be very distracting.
Sorry.
The fuck? What you want me to do, you bitch?
So
Kickable. He knows.
this is but I also talk about like when I talk to someone about you need it for reverse aim, you need it for second certain right? Like how much like you said you try to add it to how much balls to how much traffic to how equal they are. We all look at that at certain points, right? There is
Yeah.
the extreme that we all look at that where we want the hit to start happening. But the problem that we run into is like you said, if I say one thing and I discuss a earlier, quicker motion or later, sharper motion, like then it gets misconstrued in how we word that, right? So yes, I agree with you when it comes to having the same kind of vocabulary when it comes to because
Right. That'll kind of
pro shop guys in one room doesn't mean they're all gonna agree with the same.
That's what I was just fixing. For people that are wondering what the hell I'm doing, it's this.
not only we're going to see it differently, we're going to explain it differently.
I didn't contact him yet.
Trying to make it easier for people to
You know me and getting people on shows.
on a daily basis with people. See how quickly.
You know how I am about that shit.
Channel here on TikTok.
I'll get him on the show at some point. Probably when the tournament's over more than anything else, because still gotta win.
The minimum amounts of oil put out. Do you agree?
I would, yeah, on the surface, yes. Texture of bowling balls has gotten to me really kind of crazy. But also, I didn't really think about this as I was developing those thoughts, but I just caught an episode of I Rob and Mike, the Sayreville bowling coach.
Did you see
You
that?
guys-
Did one of my comments on the show last week?
No. But I did see that they were talking about. I don't know exactly what they were talking about, but they were talking to Bill O'Neill, and he brought up a really good point. When he was when he first broke onto the scene, lane surfaces were newer. So you had wetter fronts, drier back ends, and now he's said that he sees the
Yeah, so
opposite.
they gotta win it first before I'm like, yo, come on the show.
The lanes themselves are 25 years old. In a lot of cases, 20, 25, 30 years old. These
So I have to have a root
so
canal.
the amount of friction that's on the lane has
Yay.
and
I went to the dentist this morning
he's feeling it.
and I was like,
He's noticed it that he's feeling it more in the front than ever before. And yeah, just like lane panels themselves are increasing in friction.
And it almost makes the ball so much harder to clear the fronts, and they're making them strong.
I will tell you the number one selling ball in my bowling center. What's the number one selling ball?
Bro, go ahead.
Drop surge. Hustle.
What's for me? Hustle.
Drop surge. Hustle. IQ. Now it'll be some of these concepts. Yeah, just weaker covers. People are searching for weaker covers. They're not searching for weaker cores. They are, but they're really just searching. They may or may not know it. They're searching for. They're gravitating towards weaker covers, whether they realize it or not.
I will make
But
that
they're
shit.
going to weaker covers. So that kind of tells me a lot about what's going on in the building. We have almost 30 units of oil on the lanes for a house shop, which is it's a lot.
We have 41.
41.
Yep. And it's still.
Are you guys okay?
I talked to my mechanic. I said, "You use how much?" He said, 41. I can sell every big ball I want at in 3 weeks.
That's amazing. That must be so much fun.
It's so much fun.
And to experiment with.
Slack, you know how you can like
Okay.
so when you go left, you run into a puddle, correct?
No.
Usually no.
No puddle.
Well,
No.
I was in Jersey before. We just get more hook now.
I mean, what I will say is that the pattern that's on the lanes, there should be a puddle, but there's not.
And that's what my thought is. There should be a puddle there, but it's not. It just hooks somewhere.
It's not. It's that underlying friction. It's that ball getting bogged down in there. So what you have to realize is when open bowlers bowl on the lanes, they bowl in the middle part of the lane. They bowl between second arrow and second arrow. You could probably say they bowl between third arrow and third arrow. They play on the big dot. They play in the middle. They aim for the head pin. So all of their balls are going down the lane in that part of the lane. So that's creating a tremendous amount of.
I'm just thinking right now, so don't mind me. I'm brainstorming right now. Because I gotta get rid of some shit. I gotta figure out what I want to do with my wall when the season starts.
They're moving it, yeah. But they're also, they're rougher surfaces, so they're putting.
I'll be right back.
They're beating the lanes up. So when you put a pattern down over that, where you're expecting to have that buildup and find that puddle, it's not there because of the underlying friction of the lane surface, right where those open bowlers play. So it's, and this is why I said last week I would love to see like the industry's going very, very. It feels more aggressive with cover stock. Not only how it cures, but the oil absorption rate as well. Yeah, you're right. You're flicking them.
Bro,
I mean, I got two.
This team just took the lead at Nationals. Congratulations.
Where is she?
3,500 Nationals.
35-13 or something?
Yeah, Ty Howard, who's on their team. He's in my because he's been following me for like 2 years. He's in my live feed right now. Congratulations. That's fucking awesome.
What's the name? Todd?
Ty Howard.
Ty Howard.
Yeah, he's starting.
Ty, stop following Joel. Scores are gonna go down. That's it. That was amazing. I saw that. I was on bowl.com.
Yo, Coves. Hey, there's 4 likes to 11 people. Tap y'all screen, bro.
They said they use 4 concepts.
I believe it. I believe it. They probably would have to. Probably. I mean, I would love to have a conversation with them, find out like where they played, how they transitioned, and if were they able to stay.
One of these days.
Were they able to stay in concepts or the whole lot?
Serious? You want to come on the show next week? Maybe they come on next week. We have a conversation with them about.
I didn't get it all of them.
Yeah, I'd be down to talk to them. I'm totally curious.
I would have to send them like the link and all that stuff. We'll do it another day. Rather build it up to that. I just, the week that I've had, you know what I'm saying? I want to feel welcoming. What's up? 3 foot. A little taller, but
Yeah,
I'm gonna fix this pissing me off. So, but yeah. All right. So, Dwayne, we're not here to try to fucking ask Rob all the layout and all these questions, okay? But I'm gonna ask him for this one.
Oh, we can get it. Listen, we can get into that. It doesn't have to be tonight, but we can absolutely. So here's listen. Don't come at me unless you know your path. If you don't know your path, I don't want to talk.
He better know his path. He got it from me.
This is what I'm saying. If you want to have a technical conversation, you need to know your path. I would love to know your axis tilt and rotation too, but because there's 2 stories for every train. 2 stories, right?
Yes, axis tilt rotation.
There's 2 stories for everything. Walter Ray and Pete Weber. They're not the same, but they're the same. They're not the same, but they're the same.
They say she's the same, but she's not the same.
They're not the same.
They say it's the same, but they're not the same.
Just give them a little.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna throw this thing in the river. Down by the river. All right, so let me see what we got on the agenda. Hold on a second. What we got? All right, so.
Well, what do you listen? I've been offering all these hot takes. Do you have a hot take? Do you have an issue you want to talk about?
This one.
What? It's Slaps.
Look at this one, Slap. I got this video we're on show now. I was thinking we pressed the button.
I love watching plug. What the fuck? What did you do?
Slap.
What did
Slap? That wasn't me.
What did he do? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why would you show that?
So you asked me.
No, you can't.
What?
No.
Okay.
Fine. You cannot show. I don't want that associated with me. I do not do that. You don't do that. Where are you? You don't do that.
that'll be the clip. That'll be the
Are
clip.
you fucking with me?
That's the clip. Cam, can you send me
Did you do that?
the plug work clip? Cam, send me this
People doing this to plug
Axiom Pearl clip from Pod so I can put this.
Flat. Yeah. So, oh my God.
No.
I got a great spot.
No. Why,
I'm about to do plug work. I'm not drilling into.
why didn't you plug it from the bottom? Why did you drill a hole on the other side of the ball and plug it from the other? Come on. What are we doing?
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, whoever that is. I apologize for taking it out on you.
Just water, please. Just a pack of water for me. I think that's it. Thank you, Pumpkin. I actually have another video I can show Rob. That's like that. Oh my God.
Are you mocking me again?
Somebody in here text me this. Timmy, Kimmy, Timmy, Cam, Timmy. I can't use my words today. Send me a text that says
Feels like one of them.
use the BT Messenger video.
I don't even think that's a hot take, man.
Yeah, I know. Says the guy that's 1'7". I'm not. Yeah, that doesn't bother me.
So tell me why.
I need somebody to send me that.
I'm so triggered about that video. I want to know because everybody that watches.
He's gonna. You think that one was bad? He's gonna get so much more. I didn't even, bro. I don't suck at poker. I get shitty cards. This is why I don't gamble.
Taught a lot of people how to operate a pro shop. That is not on the curriculum. That is not it. And you have to start with.
Yeah.
You have to understand when you're first teaching people, they always start with plug.
Don't ever forget though
And you have
who home run derby Bobby is. Don't ever forget that. He thinking this shit because he won at poker. Stalker! Timmy! He's the one to fucking poker. Yay! So? Care? He's level 856 in a game I've never played before. Also, that's fine. Because you got the dang cool. Congratulations.
Yeah, switching Timmy, you ain't kidding. I answered. Yes, yes, yes. And when he's going to explode, that hurt me. That hurt my soul. Because that's where the learning begins with new pro shop people. That's just the beginning of bad habits.
Slap. I have a video that's gonna blow your balls off, LMAO.
You can't. Right, I'm hoping building a different spot if we this weekend. Now you're gonna have to.
I'm not sure if I'm not yet. I'm on YouTube right now.
Keep talking to that because it's not like the first one. Slack, you know the wait, sorry, you need to be. And that's why they discuss it. You're not gonna do it to me over and over again. Right? Slack, but even in the match, Slack in the mouse learning does not go after the team there for a while. You wanna know what I think my hot take is? I think too many fucking pro shop guys are stealing. That's my hurting the game and bump. Yeah, you're hurting customers. In this day and age, bowling balls being expensive as they are, I need to preserve them. I need to keep them. I need to keep them. I need to keep them as long as I possibly can.
See,
You know?
when we drill out edges, we keep the bridge in the goddamn ball. Yeah.
Price is $10.
I did hear that. I did hear that.
Yeah, see? Look, the bridge is still there.
It's $10 more now because that's the MSRP.
So you have to. Mandatory.
Yes. If you, and I'm going to tell everybody, maybe people don't understand in the world. If you sell a bowling ball for less than $1, you're supposed to, they can help you. You could lose store. You can lose any company. So for the people that are sitting here trying to get one off, if I ever find out that you do that, you're fucked around me. I'm telling you, I'm snitching like crazy because that's not right.
Yeah,
That's not right.
that hurts. I don't. And yeah, prices are getting crazy.
Bro,
Crazy.
I ordered
Crazy.
red balls today. My head almost fell off. I was like, bro, what is that? I was like, I'm like, what the hell do you want me to do here?
I would love to know how
No,
much.
Kevin, it's everybody. Everybody's gonna get more expensive. No. But
It weakens the drilling. So like if I'm doing like if I have ball material and I have plug material is naturally going to be softer. So we're trying to preserve the cover as much as we can so we can try to avoid it from cracking anymore. But if we do that, all we did was make the ball weaker by adding softer material into it that's going to crack more. Now imagine you got to drill back into it. I'd much rather drill into a ball that actually has the bridge than a plugged bridge because, like you said, it's brittle. So as soon as it taps something that you don't like, that bridge is going to crack, and you're going to be like, "Well, these guys suck at plugging." Well, no, because it's naturally going to be a softer material. It's just what it is. It heats up, you sand it, you do everything you can. You can do everything right and it could still fuck up. I think a lot of people don't understand that part. Bro, he drilled the shit out of that bridge too. But I got such a better video today. I can't fucking wait for that shit.
Oh, it's gonna happen to everybody. They're all gonna go up. And then once, even if they don't, if they see the other company do it, get away with it, well, I'm gonna do it too.
You know what company doesn't have to do that?
All of them.
Motive doesn't have to.
They don't have to do that. I feel like there's margins available to them. I mean, I don't know if you don't want to divulge, you don't have to. What does a Hammer Widow line cost you?
My own price.
Like, what's your cost in the shop? Like, what's the MSRP? What's the minimum you can sell that ball for?
I believe it's 189 or 199, something like that.
All right, maybe I'm asking the wrong question. What's your cost?
Can't see that. I'll tell you later.
Is it okay? I mean, all right. Okay, that's why I asked. I don't want to divulge it. But I would imagine it's $40 more than when that ball first came out. 40, maybe $46 more than when that ball first came out.
Yeah, I would say yeah, something like that.
They have not changed the core since it was introduced. There's no new technology going into that.
And everything has
And the price is raised. $46. Like, you know, and I would, well, I'm not,
that's what they say.
and I'm not bashing, but I just don't have enough information. So I'm asking the question. That's it.
And I think that's the answer.
That's, so I don't want you to divulge anything you're not supposed to, but I want you to get in trouble. But
Right.
just my opinion right here, there were certain balls that I've always had a problem going up in price every year. When nothing new, I can understand you justifying the price if you went through all this R&D to develop the ball. But the ball was developed 15 years ago, and you've just kept reintroducing the same line of bowling balls, but you're charging me $46, $45 more. Help me understand that. Justify that to me.
Slack.
Because the other ball. So what you're telling me is, I don't want to bog down the show and get.
You're not. No. This is why we have the show, though. You're not, because you're not wrong. Like, you haven't upgraded it, but meanwhile you've upgraded the price to it. Like,
You've upgraded the price to it, and there are other balls in your lineup that are the same price.
mhm.
So I'm just trying to understand, and that's really all it is. It's me asking the question I don't have an answer to. I just want to better understand. Not bashing, and again, this is not just Hammer. This is not just Ebonite. This is Repix. This is Storm. This is Roto 900. All the companies. Motive. I'm going to throw everybody's name in there. Track, Columbia. It's everybody, right? Across the board. I just want to better understand where ball prices have gone in the past, I don't know, decade. And then I feel like that's going to help us understand what's going to happen in the future. It feels like it's just going to keep going.
You think it's going to price itself out so much?
Well, I believe there's gonna come a time where you are now limiting access to the game. You're pricing yourself out, and people are not going to purchase new bowling balls.
Well, let me ask you, why do people continue to purchase golf clubs? And don't get more expensive. You can only hit balls so far, right? So why do they do that there and people pay that? Just asking, right? Since this
I would.
to golf so much, right? Because it doesn't pay the same.
I think you just don't feel it in golf because the participation level is higher.
I think the production cost of things is the reason why, and the material.
I'm sure they're gonna say it's the production cost. Yes, I understand that, but what I'm getting at is a ball you develop production cost doesn't go up that much year to year.
This
And
was
if it did, the other balls that are surrounding that in the lineup
I don't like
would
this.
also have an increase from the get-go. They would never start at that lower price point. They would start at the higher price point. So what you're saying with that is I'm getting less ball for my money because you developed the ball new.
yeah,
If I'm using some ball from 10 years ago. This is also why I object to, all these throwbacks. The Alpha Crux just came out again. All these balls are just reappearing again. I got no new technology coming out.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Right? I mean, it feels like a scam at some point. You just keep every company re-releases. You're not giving me anything new. It's shit I've seen.
Yeah. No, you're right. I didn't even think about that. Like, the way you're wording it makes a lot of sense.
There's
Like,
there's no new R&D. They're just slapping into. It's a throwback. It's a throwback to the
concept I liked.
The concept I like, and I understand. I have to pay for the R&D that went into developing that cover, but that's inherent in the initial cost of the ball. That's what's going to determine whether that ball be an entry level ball, a mid performance ball, or a high performance ball. Right? I mean, I'm sorry. Concept. No. I'm sorry. I hate that I have to bash this industry that I love and I live in, but I want to have it come from a place. It comes from a place that I want to have a conversation. I want to better understand. And if I can better understand it, and there's a legitimate reason or something I can justify, I will share that as well. But that's not being shared with me. That's not being told to me. What I keep hearing is this is the best thing since sliced bread. But it's a ball you made 15 years ago. So how did it get?
It sounds like something was like eating his fucking cat.
Jossie's. Slap, are you okay?
It was like he's like there was like a fucking tiger in my fucking.
So, did you tell me you were awesome? Okay. So there's a growing misconception to this. I think we've reached such a level that we're only going to charge $10 more to refill a ball if you bring it from the outside.
Oh my God, slap.
Slap, why did you look like that? You scared the shit out of me, bro.
So the wind must have blown my screen door open, and I guess another cat or something came in the house, and she went nuts and she just attacked it. Like that's what just happened. Yeah,
You had another cat in your house?
I had something in my house. I don't know if it was a cat, a possum, a raccoon. I don't know what, but she just beat the shit out of it and it ran out the door.
You saw it run out the door?
Yeah, that's what I went to go break it up just that.
I have to make a clip of that too.
And now
I can't believe that you just made the clip of the fucking week.
What's that? What happened?
We're gonna use that as our clip.
What am I using?
I wish you could see the look on your face when you left. Slap, you would have thought like it was like you saw the Titanic sinking in your house. Like,
Bro, that's my girl. That's my girl.
feeling that's okay, Slap. I
That's
hate
my
it.
girl.
You definitely just made the clip of the week.
And holy shit, she just saved my life. I don't know what the fuck just came.
I
fucking love Rob, bro.
I have a line in there.
Bro, it's mountain lion. When I tell a story,
Situation.
when I tell a story tomorrow, it's gonna be a mountain. And then by next Wednesday, it'll be a bear.
Bro, Mufasa was in this bitch. Bro, y'all should have seen 2 years ago. This elephant came in my house with my cat. Fucking destroyed it, bro.
Bro, my heart is Heart is racing, man.
You sound like
Holy
a bitch right
shit.
now. I really want you to know you sound like a real bitch right now.
I bet y'all ain't never had a cougar go through y'all podcast and y'all like, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Bro, I'm like a little bitch right now, bro.
face right now.
Bro, what just happened down there is crazy.
So it's like next one bowling companies.
What are we talking about? Bicycles?
So
Woo. Oh, Lord. Oh, man.
Rob is sweating.
Wedding. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. It's probably not healthy because I was in the bowling alley last night and just icicles. I was begging people to set me on fire because it was so cold. It was so cold.
You know, Slap, if there's a stiff breeze outside, I'm freezing. That's Slap. Remember double letter fat guy? Yeah, that's gone.
Yeah, you had that extra insulation. Now it's.
Slap, when I'm
Now
telling
you-
you, bro,
I feel like there's an apology somewhere in there for making fun of me at some point when we were both younger about being cold. But I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you to that.
Slap, that's the other Slap.
That's the other. That was the other version of Slack.
Yeah,
That was the skip.
that's
That was the skip.
that's skip. We need like a bro.
I can get that fucking guy on the show, bro.
We need to understand.
You wouldn't be able to control how much you actually fucking laugh.
How just the three of us, man,
It was absolute mayhem. It was absolute mayhem. It really was. And anybody caught in the mix just had to join in or get the fuck out.
Or you're out. Or you're out. That's it. You're fucking out.
never gonna leave you alone. Like Slap, Skip is relentless. Like
Skip is relentless. I appreciate that. Yeah, he's got a good work ethic. He's got a really good work ethic. I like that. He's good. He just keep needling you. Just keep hitting you.
and this is coming from a guy whose dad didn't have eyes. What do you understand?
God, but he was such a nice guy. He would, man, he just wanted to do everything for you. Build shit for you.
When I tell you this dude didn't have an eye, he literally took his eye out
Yeah,
into us.
yeah. He was proud. He was proud. Yeah. That can't be easy for him. Yeah, the marinara. Don't ever forget the marinara.
Oh, shit, bro.
Don't forget the marinara. Where the
Oh, bro.
He was like visibly like hurt by this. Alright, so let's move on to the next section at hand. I'm gonna tell you some of mine, but I want you to tell me some of yours. What is your biggest pet peeve in a pro shop?
like as the pro
Yeah, it's like when you were in the shop, what was the biggest thing, or like when you're consistently in the shop, what's the thing that used to get you the most bothered? What's the thing that got you to a point of
Does this fucking brown not want to work? Or what's going on right now?
that's
yeah. Yes.
five people sign up. Yeah, I want to come off the top.
I love that I did that to you. I love that. I love because I would walk around, dust the ball racks all the time, and then make sure that they were all in order. Do you remember? We're gonna go even further. Do you remember creating phrases and sentences with the ball?
100%.
You remember? You forgot about that, didn't you?
I forgot that we have to do that.
So we used to sit there at the end of the night, like recovering from the day we had, and just
Explain our day using
using the bowling balls. We would conversate with the bowling balls on the wall. Now you have to understand, we had like 80 something balls on the wall.
We had a storyboard on our wall, It slaps. You know, you get this ball. Yeah, man. If we were working this hard, we'd make 250K on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yes. The mission. I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to make 200.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, things like that. Hello, girl. Hello. You're a good girl.
wow.
Yeah, you're a good girl.
This one, this was my favorite to do. Slap. Do you remember when we used to put slugs on the
Loves?
slugs on the racks, and the middle one used to be turned upside down in the top.
So douchey.
Oh.
I'd want to fucking stick someone to do that shit.
The duo slugs.
The duo.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
it's definitely, yeah.
Hello and good morning.
My autism definitely coming through.
I will uppercut you. I don't care as much as Rob does, but
How's everybody doing today?
Oh, it makes my brain itch. Yeah, just looking at that.
I'm just out here doing plug work.
I could not see it. Because don't forget that the rack was right in front of you as you drilled the ball.
it's not. Mine is to the right side. You know, right side. So
That was probably if that bothers you, that was probably a smart decision.
yeah, it would bother me, but I'm always looking at the camera, so I'm never looking at the slugs.
Okay.
Yeah, like he would get so angry at that. Like, see, this is why I want people to understand why shit would bother me in certain things, like dirty shops. Like those are normal things. Like I gotta come up with some. We'll come up with some next week because apparently Rob has pictures. Oh, like Kevin
Oh, you gotta do the pictures this week, you fuck.
Spinner and the gasket. The gasket came off, bro. I saw Kevin's arms get there.
For the college station I am working on?
Like a whip going around.
What do you mean college station? Forgive me. What does that mean? But look at my plug work. Check out my plug work. Oh yeah, check out my progress.
I had somebody take a ride. On my spinner. Like they sat their ass in the spinner.
Who would do that?
And turned it up.
Oh, radio station. Oh, okay, that's awesome. What kind of music do they play? Or is it just like a college news type of? Thank you. So what is it like? Is it music or is it like college news based or is it like? Or it's just like everything. Thank you.
And then yeah, bang into the motor and they're out.
Jeff said repeatedly.
Repeatedly. It's like he still feels it. Today.
I'll ask him why, but this motherfucker put his hand through glass the other day. He's still angry. He's so angry about it. Don't tell me now, Kevin. I'm just saying.
I'm not as angry as Kevin Brzezowski.
Kevin. Oh, it's Kevin.
Angry funk, right? Like Kevin.
That's great. It's great.
All right, Slap. So we're gonna talk about one more thing. It's more of a serious thing. I know you saw the documentary bowling on HBO.
Oh, the Born to Bowl, yeah.
Born to Bowl. And that's I think it was a great thing for bowling.
I fucking love 80s and 90s music. My mom put me up on that, so.
Listen, did you get a sense like the first episode?
But that's awesome, bro. What up, Nolan? Smooth rolling, John Nolan.
It was cringe at points.
Yeah.
By the way, a little FY, that was my center that they were doing that at. I always saw my card there. They told me they saw me, but I'm like, what the fuck? What the
Yeah, you really?
Yeah, that's my center. That was center I was working at. You see a red Type R in the parking lot? That's my car.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, they said,
I love that kid.
I was like, where the fuck? I was like, because I drove Matt Russo bowling balls there. I drove.
Remember how good he was when he was younger in high school?
Yeah, I drove him a couple of balls before he went to the next tour stop. Like, yeah, bro. So I drove Jason Sterner a few balls. I love that.
Don't be a dick, bro. Don't be a dick, bro.
But that's Joel's man crush.
Hey, don't do this. Slap. Don't do this. We can fight.
Oh, Slack, I'm not gonna fight you over Jason. You can have him, but Slack, you need to recognize that he is your man crush.
That's my guy, Tommy Jones.
What is the
Well, Tommy Jones.
what is the station? I don't know. It's really annoying. I hate this fucking carpet. Like, bro, my last shop when I had my own shop, I took the carpet out because it was pissing me off. If my uncles were here, this shit would have been out a while ago. But my uncles are not here. Sorry.
Bro, listen, bro, don't do this. Come at me, bro. Come at me. I'll pro name that shit.
Slap during US Open attack, the guy that was directing that Lawrence Open. Slap, the guy watched me on TikTok for like 2 hours. He was talking to my TikTok, but if I would have, he would have put that in the fucking chip. I was like, bro, like he hit me up. He was like, "Do you have that?" I was like, "Oh, I'm ready." I was like, "Let's go."
He probably did want. He probably did want to. That probably could. That probably be. I think it's deserved. Like to talk about some of the content creators that are out there in bowling. I think it needs to be talked about.
But the way he did it,
So I.
because they were between blocks, Slap, and they were just chilling on their phone doing nothing.
That's
No respect. I'm talking about the TikTok. I'm on the TikTok.
Yeah, same fucking carpet all the
They
time.
got the camera in their document, and he goes, "What are you doing?" I was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "TikTok." And he goes, "About what?" I was like, "About bowling."
What do you mean about what?
Right. And
Records?
I think we're good.
I had Simon back there. Simon would be on my live feed. I got Simon's number. It's cool. So he goes, "Oh, no." Yeah, so he's like, "Oh, yeah, what are you doing?" He goes, "Can we film you?" And he goes, "What are you looking for?" I was like, "Oh, like Cam Crow." He goes, "Cam Crow." I was like, "Yeah, I've known Cam for a few years." It's stupid. Got into a little trouble over bullshit. I don't agree with it. Over Rosin, I don't know over Rosin. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, no. Luigi's crazy or just don't want this shit on here.
You saw a size sign.
I didn't. It's like a warehouse. You can open a bowling alley. We got the carpet for you to like 38 cents a square foot.
I have a very big admiration for Rob Gotcha. I think Rob Gotcha is one of the coolest, calmest guys I think I've ever met out in I've had
Yeah, stand-up guy. Yeah.
stand-up person. And you said you had a thought about it, and you didn't tell me what it was, but I'd like to know your thought on it, on how Simo reacted. Because I'm not talking shit about Simo, and Rob isn't either. He's just giving his opinion on how.
Yeah, I'm not. Listen, I have no problem. I have no problem with the interaction between him and Gotcha. Right?
Yeah.
They have their. It was definitely one-sided. But I mean,
Okay. So I'm gonna get off of here for a while. I'm gonna make a couple of videos right now because I have this fresh in my mind. Because there's not really for anything for me to do except for you guys to sit here and stare at me. So I'll be back in a little while. I'm not bowling today. I'm resting my shoulder.
I would say maybe not the right time.
I want to listen. I want to play myself, bro. But I've been like
It's raw. It's raw as hell.
over the weekend. I mean, I'm not doing anything. I'm not bowling any tournaments right now because I'm just physically not.
I think was necessary.
Physically doing anything I want to do right now. And I hate when I have to miss, but my body doesn't want to do shit. And it sucks because I'm trying my best to
during the week
like make content, and I can't make content the way I want because I'm injured. And it's hard to get up and be like, yeah, let me go make something right now because but you have to. Like if you do this shit every day, you fucking have to, even when you don't want to. Which I'm glad we had fucking video for Alpha Crux last week because you just run into. Yeah, I want to. We gotta start selling a few more bowling balls to do that, but I'm trying.
I feel like it's unfortunate that it comes at a ball reps expense. Yes.
I'm really trying like a lot.
Multiple times a day, every day.
But then again, if I get off of here, I might go back on TikTok in a little while too. I don't know, man. At this point, I don't even know where I should be. I'm in Terre Haute right now. That's where I am.
You understand those?
Like I don't want to get off right now, but
what they're facing. I don't care.
I don't know what I want right now. I'm having that kind of a day today. I got to get a root canal next week because that's sick.
Did God tell him, like, if you throw it like that,
Yeah, he was like,
That's what, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right. And that goes both ways. Listen, you
Make sure that you guys come hang out with us tonight at 9:30 though. Hopefully Rob doesn't have any leaks. He has to get off the ground, which it doesn't matter because we had a good time anyway. But there's like we talked for like an hour and a half after this show. Timmy, are you in here?
so it's a little.
Oh, there you go. Okay, I'll let you know if I do go up there.
Get that in the face, but I love seeing it. It's honest. It's what happens out there, and I identify with that. I'm not saying I yell people, but I definitely feel what Simon felt that day as a bowler. I understand that frustration. You want so bad.
Yeah, I'd like to meet Mark. Have a lesson with Mark because there's a few things I'd want him to look at because I'm very specific on things that I'm trying to work on, and just to get a one lesson with that guy would be awesome to do. And I think that because we coach the same, we have the same characteristics in coaching, that I think I'd understand him a lot more than just your average player, which I should because of what I do, you know.
And there are times where it's just so bad, the ball doesn't matter.
But I know that I have to.
I understand.
I do want to go see him once. I do want to go to Kegel once. Not like, oh my God, I'm gonna go to Kegel and that's what it is all the time. No, just take a trip. Yeah, I know. Like I wanna go visit his he has like a training center that he goes to, and I wanna go visit that and bowl in that.
I gotta run it back. Yeah, yeah. Nothing, no ball you put in my hand is gonna make me grab the shit out of the less than I am right now. My God. I hate this game. I hate this game. I love it. I fucking.
Yeah, I want to talk to him about that too. And where is it? And I know it's at like 39 to 42 feet. I don't know
Oh, yeah, 'cause I stay.
where specifically it is. Yeah, which is pretty cool. Like I like the way he does his screen. And have you bowled there?
At this point now in my life, that doesn't matter. I always have. I love this game. I always have the game, the strategy. I love the way you think. I love that I get challenged, and I'm not very good at it. Compared to, I don't want to be. Listen, I don't want to. I don't want to trash myself. You know, 220. That's fine. As like I'm in 60, I'm averaging 220. I'm pretty okay with that. I'm happy about that. But
Oh, thanks, boss. Appreciate you. Have a good day, man.
That hurts my soul. That I can play golf better than I can bowl. That hurts me hard. Pound for pound, pound for pound.
So think to watch this man get a fucking
It's so much fun.
Yo, Spareware.
It's no back.
Yo, Ryan.
I wish I could be.
Thanks, Ryan. Oh, that's awesome. What did you get me over here? That's awesome. Oh shit.
Don't be jealous of my.
He got me a shirt. Look at this. He gave me a shirt.
Don't be jealous of my.
Oh,
Why don't you do it?
thanks, Ryan.
You parachute pants and your 7 foot.
Okay.
Go take a long walk.
Nobody cares about Ina and what face
Well, I gotta thank him for that.
Is he fucking fit around the street? Yeah, sister too.
Well, that's awesome, man. Thank you, Ryan. Because he said people always hit him up to be on staff. I was like, he was like, "What's your address?" I'm like, "Bro, I don't want anything for free. That's not." And he's just sent it to here. So I appreciate that, Ryan.
So I remember when you put together.
I'm gonna put this up there. You always need reminders. So
many Mexican things in life. Like, bro, it's me and Ben and Ray and it's not.
yeah, I don't wear big shirts no more, bro. I used to be triple XL, man. Think about that. Now mediums are big. That might feel right because it's cotton, but that's awesome. Thanks, Ryan. Now I'm really gonna get off of here because I gotta go text him now. But thank y'all for hanging out with me. Ron, I might be back on TikTok in a little while. I'm gonna just make some content because I have to make some for the show today. But yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back on TikTok. Um, I don't know. At this point, I don't know today. But love, peace, hair grease, DXBProShop.com to go into the raffle. You can win an Alpha Crux or a Paragon Fire. Yeah, I used to be a really fat guy. But yeah, join us for the pod. You could listen to the pod on Apple, YouTube, Spotify, at Skip and Slap Podcast. This is our second episode. We will have episode 3 tonight at 9:30. And I love you guys. Everybody have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys.